I never imagined a single sentence could fracture the life I believed I had built. My name is James. I'm 38, married to Olivia for 12 years, and by every measure I thought life was steady. Steady job. Steady marriage. Steady existence. Nothing extraordinary, nothing chaotic. Just a man doing his best. That's why her words hit me the way they did. Without warning, without mercy. It was a normal Tuesday night. She was on the couch scrolling her phone. I was at the kitchen table drinking tea, half listening to my inbox. Just routine. I was mid-sentence explaining a project at work when she looked up. Her eyes focused, almost rehearsed. "James," she said softly. "I slept with my boss." My hand froze mid-sip. For a second I genuinely thought I misheard her. But she didn't flinch. She didn't look away. She didn't tremble. And then she added, "And I would do it again." The room went silent except for the hum of the fridge. My chest tightened. My mind raced. But the strangest thing happened. I didn't feel rage. I didn't feel desperation. I didn't feel the collapse she seemed to be bracing for. Instead, I felt clarity. Sharp. Quiet. Cold. I set my cup down slowly, deliberately. "You slept with him?" I asked. "And you'd do it again?" She nodded, steady, confident, almost expecting me to break. But I didn't. I leaned back in my chair. "You know, I didn't marry you because I expected perfection. I married you because I believed we were partners." I paused. "But what you just said, that changes everything. Not because you cheated, but because you don't regret it." She opened her mouth to explain, but I lifted a hand. "I don't need excuses. I don't need apologies. You were honest. I can respect honesty." I stood and walked to the window, looking out at the quiet city lights. For the first time in years I didn't feel powerless. For the first time, I realized my life didn't have to fall apart just because someone else made a choice that betrayed me. She stepped forward, voice trembling. "James, please don't leave." I didn't turn around. Because this wasn't about leaving. This was about understanding my limits, my self-respect. For years I had compromised, tolerated discomfort, ignored red flags. But this? A betrayal she would willingly repeat? That was a line drawn in fire. "I need clarity," I said finally. "I need to understand what I want moving forward." She wasn't expecting this version of me. The calm one, the collected one, the man no longer begging for scraps of respect. I turned back to her. "You need to understand something. I'm not angry the way you think. I'm not yelling. I'm not begging. And I'm not breaking." I took a breath. "But I am done being a passive participant in my own life." Her eyes widened, fear, confusion, disbelief all at once. "That's the problem," I continued. "You expected a reaction. But I'm not reacting. I'm choosing." I paced slowly, each word measured. "You chose him. You chose honesty. Fine. But I choose myself. I choose my dignity." I let the silence settle before finishing. "If you want to be with him, go. I won't stop you. But I will not be your safety net or your backup plan." For a moment her confidence cracked. Just a flicker, but enough to see the truth. She never expected calm. She never expected resolve. She never expected me to take back control. I packed a small bag, quietly, methodically. Not out of anger. Out of self-preservation. When I zipped it shut, I said the only thing left to say. "I'm not leaving because I hate you. I'm leaving because I finally love myself enough to know my boundaries." I walked to the door, paused, and felt a strange lightness. The kind that comes when a heavy truth finally drops away. I stayed at a friend's place that night. Clear-headed. Grounded. Not broken. Not ashamed. And when she called later, crying, explaining, pleading, I listened. But I didn't bend. Because betrayal doesn't have to destroy you. Sometimes it reveals you. Sometimes it shows you the strength you forgot you had. Sometimes it teaches you that calm, unwavering clarity is more powerful than any storm. In the end, it wasn't her confession that changed everything. It was my response. I chose my dignity. I chose my peace. I chose myself. And that, more than anything, was the moment I finally became free.